Okay, as you can see, I got that side tucked under there. Got that side all done. It was a little easier than I thought it would be, but that was because of the prep work I did with straightening out the metal and opening up the space between the wooden frame. So the middle here needs to be done. I'll get that now, and then we'll do this side. All right, happy, joy. The metal is on. It's all on there. Now my main objective right now is to get it weatherproofed, because even though summer's coming, we still have rain in our forecast, and we'll probably get some summer storms, and some of our summer storms, our thunderstorms and stuff, dump buckets in little or no time at all of rain. We've had summer storms here where it rained all day long, just buckets, cats and dogs. And so just because summer's coming doesn't mean it's not going to rain. As a matter of fact, until I have this sealed up, I'm sure it's going to rain over and over again. That's just the way it works. I can stop some of that rain by buttoning up the trailer and making it waterproof. Then it'll have no reason to rain, so it won't rain anymore after that. So California can thank me for stopping the rain. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put the window in. Keep in mind this trailer needs a paint job, so I'm going to have to remove all the windows again. But like I say, I don't want to hurt the wood on the inside, so I want to button it up and seal it. I may have to remove the windows later on for the paint, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I'm going to put putty tape on the window and install it, just like it was going to stay there forever, so it's good and sealed. I'll even put the brow back on over it, and we'll leave it like that until I get the inside finished. And when we come around to paint, then we'll decide if we want to remove the windows or not. Probably going to have to remove the windows and brows to polish them anyway, so we'll go ahead and worry about that later. Like I say, I just want to get it weatherproofed now so I can work on the inside. So there we go. The skin's on. As I said, I'll take care of these dents. I tried pounding this out. It wouldn't stay. It wanted to go back, so it's just going to stay like that. And I'm going to bring the rock guard up to here, because all trailers have little rock dents all over here anyway. So I'm going to put a rock guard up to here. So that'll cover that dent up. Won't even have to worry about it. So there you have it. The metal's back on. I'll put the window back in, and we'll call it a day. Well, you've seen the putty tape go on before. No sense in going over this one again. But you do remember that, yeah, it goes on with the sticky side down. Well, there she is with the window in. I ran short of screws, so I need a few more screws, but that's enough to hold her. That's most of them. I used double ply putty tape, in other words 2 layers, and it's because it goes over these big seams. So anytime you got a big bump like that to go over, you want to go ahead and use a double layer of putty. It doesn't really hurt, you know, a few more bucks, but when you consider all the work it takes to do a project like this, why take a chance on rain getting in there after you've done all this hard work? So a few bucks more in putty tape is not going to break the bank. So there it is. I just noticed there's a BB hole, I think that's what it is, or something in the window. Maybe I can get that fixed with those guys that come out and fix your windshield. Might be able to fix it that way. If not, I'll just go ahead and reglaze it. But that's the old original glass. I'm going to keep that if I can. So amazing what a week will do. What a big difference a week makes. So onward to the inside now. Of course, we do have to seal the outside. There it is from the inside. Looks pretty nice. I got to hurry up and get in here and get some shellac on it so that it doesn't check on me. But I'll be doing that on Monday before it rains, before it cools down. And I also have to paint. I'll take seam paint, the kind that you seam sealer, We've been over this before, and I'm going to go all the way around the edges and seal it with seam sealer first, and then we put putty tape and J-rail. So I got to order a whole bunch of putty tape. I'm going to need probably about 6 rolls, maybe 8 rolls. I might as well just get 8 because I got a lot of putty taping to do. All these windows are going to come out and be re-taped. Anywhere where I need new screen, I'll get new screen. I'll screen it. And some of them need hardware replacement or fixed or whatever. So all this stuff can be done inside in the air conditioning while you're watching TV. You pull a window out, spend a couple of evenings rebuilding it, cleaning it, and then you put it back in with new putty tape. And you do another one. So that's what we'll be doing. One of the things we'll be doing when it gets too hot. I also have to reface these bench seats and recut the, or else rescribe the radius over there so it meets up nice and tight with the new facing. And we got to get back on the cabinets in here, so you know, one thing at a time. At least I got her sealed up now.